Yo, stream, what's up? I'm back with more of the Dynasty today, or Texas Tech. Today we're going to be taking on Houston, and then we're going to play our game against Missouri as well. So yeah, as we look over here, we can actually see Penn's actually lost to Texas. Kind of put it on them this week. They actually lost the game. Let's go ahead and hop in our recruiting here before we get into this Houston game. Playing style still needs to go up there. Okay. I don't know if we have much to change. I know we got some guys visiting next week. And the bye week, which is as well. Okay. Missouri game's gonna be big. Multiple guys visiting. Alright, so yeah, I don't have anything to change recruiting wise this week. Okay, it's week 9 where we got some guys on a visit. Actually a little further away than I thought. Alright. Oh wait. Gotta go look at Houston. Wanna win our second game in a row here. Yes, they lost to Tulsa though. Then they got killed by Florida. Beat UCF, and they're coming off a 10-point loss at home against number 19 Utah. Damn. Yeah, honestly, I don't think they're very good, but we still gotta take care of business. Currently 1-1 conference, and we're 2-2 altogether. They're 10-3 altogether, 1-1 conference. Nice acceleration on that quarterback. Stuck. Backfield creator. Okay. Good tight end. That's not good at left tackle. We could use the tackle. Good will there. Playing the same position though. I'd say it's good first quarter, but the rest not the highest. Still below 90 speed though, the top guy. He's got strong 60. Alright, so this.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going.
I want Baylor to keep winning. I want to.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Red Raiders offense will start this game off with the football. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Peace. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. first down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Trying to surge it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? DB's right up on the receivers. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Cougar! Great job by the back on the option.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game.
Drive.
And right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the
God, that
turning
one
it
just
on.
got
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
They got the ball back.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the 2nd level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. With the catch, it's Peace. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
That's totally my fault.
The Cougars are marching down the field.
I got someone else on them. At first,
Wants to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Houston will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. The throw. It's complete to the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Looking for the sticks. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down.
Yeah, got it.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Shakes off the defender. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers.
So, gone. He's going to test it and be gone. Let's go.
Slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of them.
Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much.
And that defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Throwing right. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 25. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. There he goes. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 24 over Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Peace. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's John. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Across the 25, he's got room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Peace. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got the screen set up. At the 45 on his way. There he goes to the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Red Raiders have taken it inside the 20. Second down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Finding an escape route.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but any of these plays when I can...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The screen, he can go. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll close the gap to 14. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Gets down with the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Fires one high and deep. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Raider. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering you. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 15 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. When it goes final.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Houston going up tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard. Turning it on! Bust through behind his pad. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Headed to the end zone, and he's gonna score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Matthews. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Houston wants to play fast. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 2nd down coming up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game, and he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Missouri. The home game. It's also an out-of-conference game. Yeah, he went to Stanford. It's the number 9 in 2017 South Carolina. Do you have any votes? We have 62 votes in the media poll. Coaches Bowl, we have 101 votes. Damn, Baylor's all led to number 6 now. Oregon lost to Andrews, so they posted. Those were 2 losses, Baylor and Oregon. Utah and Baylor haven't lost conference games yet. Obviously, Baylor already beat us. We played Colorado, who's 3-1 in conference. They don't play Utah or TCU, so neither of them lose. Yeah, they might play each other, so who knows. Oh, well, damn, they had Texas jumped me. Not good. Look at this now. Dude, don't let Texas jump me. Yeah, the schedule's not until the bye week, dude. You might commit before then. Shit. Here, getting jumped. That's not good. You kidding me? He jumped me too? I'll tell you guys. It's close. Man, that was that visitor game there. I gotta at least get some of the 1 or 2 of 5 stars. Dude, it's close to committing to us. It's close to others too, so there might go into a battle. Screw you. Fucking Texas, dude. And now Baylor. Not Baylor. Alabama. Missouri. Out of conference game. SEC. So they beat Charlotte. They lost to UL Monroe though. I mean FCS. They beat LSU though. And then they lost to South Carolina. They're 3-2 on the season. Yeah, that quarterback's good, that's for sure. He's a pocket passer, but still really good. Thank you overall. That's his throw power. Then we got running back. Good at wide receiver, especially that guy. This is actually the second time we'll face Missouri in this dynasty. It's been a while though, because last time we faced them, we were back all the way back at Missouri State for school. Which honestly, we did lose that game, but it's the first time we're playing them here while being the coach at Texas Tech. Obviously, this is way different now.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri's offense will have the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make...
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw it a week ago. This offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Fareed. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the left. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I haven't thought they were going to do this last game, or just not doing it.
So Texas Tech's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm.
He's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Firing to the right, complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Fareed. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. There he goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Lost to throw again. It's complete on the right side.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Crossing the 30, he's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got a man, it's Wilkinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's
breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And guys, how many first downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raider. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Got it looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It'll be third and long.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they...
Turning it on! Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to...
And the defense got him at the 27.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give them a little bit more time.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Zings it complete to the right. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's not all doinks or bad. Off the right, upright, and through. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now improvising. Slings it downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's John. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the 2nd half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Yr4.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Yr4. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're facing third and short from the 25. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
No. Down. Throw the red flag.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Gonna swing it on second down. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
On the move. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Missouri! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Snap in the shotgun. And he makes the grab for the deuce. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sets up the screen. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
From the gun on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Peace. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long is so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it. The ball was too hard to the right, dude.
And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
We were up 14-3
in this game, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
2 years ago, we won the Big 12.
The give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. From the 30-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, no!
The interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Peace. Turning it on. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Red Raiders want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm under pressure, and I have to throw it. Son of a bitch, man!
He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone.
Threw the ball under pressure, dude.
Bunch
And now we're
formation
down
for these
3-4.
receivers. Here's the handoff. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after
Now
the
I need a
10-yard
miracle.
gain. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But
going for it all. Touchdown, Red Raider. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Why does the CP always throw the fucking ball?
But not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Why is he throwing that?
The 25,
the ball.
we'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first
the ball on
down.
the 2nd and 7. Next thing. Hang out the clock.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first.
I don't really pause myself on that.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
About 25 to 30 minutes. One way is to make the playoffs now is only making the playoffs now is winning the Big 12 and hoping, or winning the Big 12 will be good enough to get in. I'll catch y'all later. Probably another game or two tomorrow. And he's probably playing his game right now. I'll catch y'all later. No, I'm not on mute. I don't want it. Oh no, that's it.